All right, hello everyone. We are back for more Tour 9 here. So let me switch my bag up. I was just messing around in some other tours for a little bit, but let me switch back. This is going to be more my stock Tour 9 bag. Keep in mind, even though I have Thor 6, I'm going to play it more like a Thor 4 for you guys. So I'm not going to use excess backspin, excess topspin, none of that. To just kind of keep it fair for you guys so you don't have to worry about, getting the ball out there to where I am. You're going to be able to model my shots, even if you want to go the extra mile route. Now, I'm not going to do that because it's going to give up about 20 accuracy. So I don't want to purposely do that to myself because for the most part, distance isn't everything in this tour. It's not... the all to end all in this tour. Surprised to see my opponent here going left with a straight down wind. So definitely what I'm going to suggest for this Milano par 4 is that you guys try to beat it towards the green on this wind. I am going to, keep true, and I'm going to do more of a Thor 4 spin for you guys. So I'll do exactly what I said. And I'm not going to, do anything that I don't think most people are going to be capable of. So, but if you do have Thor 6, more power to you. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And here you can see, katana power-wise, I'm just trying to get a nice visual on the hole. And like I said, I'm going to use more Thor 4 spin. It's very close. I can't tell if I can go quite full or not. I'm probably going to take off just a little just to be on the safe side. I'm not used to really doing this. And you can see that I am taking off just a little bit, being a little bit cautious, and probably rightfully so. And so I was that close to getting that, basic pitch to where I could potentially win outright. You still can make this pitch, don't get me wrong. It's going to be very straightforward, very easy, and as you can see, I also got the wind. It's going to come down to perfect ball and perfect ball timing. So after you go ahead and do that drive at the green, and you can see, let me just make a note on that drive that I just did. When I extended to max, I could see that 8-9 rings down from the bullseye is about where the rough started. And my wind was only a 9. So that just shows you how much downwind that plays. I try to make sure that, I have at least, on that shot, I try to make sure that I have at least 1 per ring in that situation. And look at what I'm doing here with this shot is I'm just trying to try to groove it a little bit right off this fairway. And like I said, for the most part, it's just going to come down to perfect ball and perfect ball timing and just missing it. Had I gone for the backspin shot, landing it on the green, I probably would have made it. In terms of, educational video for you guys, I just wanted to kind of give you that shot more than anything. Not worried if it goes in. If I was playing it for myself, I probably would have played it off the green with backspin. But I just wanted to kind of show you maybe like an easy way to roll it in. Not worried that it didn't roll in. I have no problem, going to shoot out for you guys and just giving you an extra look at an additional playoff hole. So, like I said, do be a little cautious on that hole. I usually don't play that shot like that off the fairway, but it is very straightforward, and I just wanted to kind of show it to you. The way that if you play me often, you would know that I would use more of a backspin approach on that shot. If I had to do it for myself, I would put it right on the front of the green and then use the backspin. When you land on the green, it lands a little bit more consistently. So that's the reason that I tend to do that. And look at what I'm doing here. You know, when I do this hole, I go at least an extra 10% downwind. So, in fact, I'm going to go 11 rings here. I'm not going to put on topspin, even though I usually do. So I usually use topspin here. And you're not going to see me do that here because it's coming in downwind, which means that it's going to go extra. In fact, you can see that it's still, even with no touching of the spin, that it ran out just a tad bit too far, just slightly. So hopefully this guy can, you know, use my spin against me. Like if he paid attention that I didn't even touch the spin, and hopefully he does, you know, similarly. Doesn't look like, you know, he's necessarily shot copying me as much. Hopefully he uses some right spin or something. He's going to end up too left. It's unlucky. So, bad break there for that guy, but, you know, and that's one of the reasons that you see me usually zoom in and be very precise with my movements, as opposed to just kind of doing it and guessing a little bit. I find the precision method to just, you know, really hone in and make sure that you're, you know, adjusting, because what my opponent there did, he did things a little bit more visually. He was just like, well, let me pull it down, and the wind's pointed a little bit to the right. But I'm just going to kind of adjust and just hope. I like to do things with, you know, a bit of precision. And you can see the way that I landed that shootout. And, you know, downwind, you just want to, you know, factor in that extra 10%, like I said. So if that was 9.2, I'm going to go at least 10.2 minimum. I might have even went 10.5 because I knew it was going to project forward on the second and third hop and so forth. And I usually, for that hole, just so you guys know, I usually use 20% extra. The reason I'm using 10% extra is because I'm pulling towards min distance. When you pull towards min distance, it doesn't necessarily carry any far, like it doesn't ride the wind as much at min club. It does at max club if you were to, you know, be at max club. But when you pull back to min, you know, it's going to land shorter if you try to do that 25%, it's not going to carry that far because it's at min club and the ball's coming in low. It's coming in a lot lower trajectory when you're at low, when you're at min club. So keep that in mind. Good luck with that hole, and see you guys on the next one.